Wow, your fried chicken look good though, chef. Alright guys, welcome back to Stuck on an Island where I'm stuck with you guys and we're always smiling. So, we're back on the streets. Just left Raji's house. We spent quite a few days there just checking some places out, seeing which places would be cool for me to try some food and for you guys to possibly put on your itineraries. I've noticed that Portland is not necessarily the food culture here in terms of, you know, street foods and really good restaurants is not many going around, to be honest, and I've spoken to locals and they have also confirmed that notion, so it's not just from my mouth to your ears. But yeah, we did find a couple of those, so check out the previous videos and I hope you guys enjoy those. But yeah, now we're going to a place called Charmaine's. One of the coolest things I think you can do is whenever you get to a spot, apart from watching videos, is talking to anyone who has been here for a bit and see where they like. So some places that have been recommended, I'm sure, you know, I wouldn't fancy them, and of course I heard opinions from others that yeah, it's not so good, but the places I've been to so far have been pretty good. Now Charmaine's, I have tasted the Toto, that's some pastry, and it was really good. And yeah, I heard from Raj as well and Tiff that yeah, the food there it's not bad, it's pretty good food. So let's see if we can confirm. It's now just after 10 o'clock, so hopefully I can see what they're doing in the kitchen and I can show it to you guys. If not, we're gonna try Charmaine's Cook Shop. The name just sounds really good. It sounds like it should be good food. All right, let's get there. All right guys, so we are here finally at Charmaine's Cook Shop. We're gonna see if today this is gonna be a hidden gem because this was recommended to me by one of my friends, but if I'm to be honest, if you don't look keenly, chances are you could drive past it. Now, as you guys might be able to see, like directly beside me, there is some sweet potato pudding and there's also carrot cake. I stopped here like 2 days ago and I tried I bought like 2 pieces of Toto. Phenomenal. It was really, really good. You don't know as a Jamaican, you have to have that with some cold box milk. That just finished the deal. So today they have for lunch, I think it's gonna be like fried chicken and cowhead. I know some of you like cowhead is a little bit extreme and you say pork. Yes. And pork is gonna be there as well. So that's gonna be the vibe. But Miss Charmaine mentioned to me that here, like the puddings are like the top sellers. Yes. Yeah, I can definitely see why. Like the top of it, you can see it's kind of custardy. Yeah, slushy or custardy, and it's just glistening. It looks really, really good, and the carrot cake is there as well. So I'm definitely gonna try that either as an appetizer or as dessert. Miss Charmaine, you have something to say?
You can come. We have the best product right here. It's universal. We sell a lot. You can come and buy. Yes. Thank you.
So you guys have to, you know, every time alright, so behind the scenes, every time I come here I kind of you see me pump up with the people and stuff, because you know the people here are very humble, somewhat shy, but they have really good food, I can assume. So you see me,
home style cooking,
really good home style cooking. I can, from this standpoint, I can smell the fried chicken for sure. Like, you know, we can see some fried chicken is about to go on and thing. And the view is quite nice. You know, you can look off and you can see the Errol Flynn Marina.
Right from Navy Island.
Yeah, right across from Navy Island. So nice the view, and it's definitely a street food stop because you can see the cars going by, and there's some little chairs there that you can sit and, you know, have your food. So yeah. Enough talking, we're going to get into the food. We're going to see how they do it if you get the opportunity, and yeah, I'll let you guys know if this is one of the stops that you must stop at whenever you are in Portland, Port Antonio. Guys, I cannot believe Miss Charmaine. So Miss Charmaine is going to show us some gizadas and grater cakes. You guys know gizadas is one of my side quests traveling in Jamaica. Not everyone can make them too good. So she has some, but I can't get any because she's gonna be sending them overseas. And you know, if somebody can export food, the food offer good. So let's check it out. Oh wow! Oh, so not just gizadas.
Grater cake.
Grater cake. Guys, I wish you could smell them. I can smell them from here, like even through the bag. Them smell good, them look good. So people can just, when them stop by, they can put in them orders which you are called.
825-2311.
Nice. All right, so that's what they will get to you and put in these orders.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man, we should. Oh, but yesterday the pastry box was decked out.
Yeah, but today, I'm gonna be ready for tomorrow. Bake some more stuff for tomorrow, which is Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have toto tomorrow, carrot cake, sweet potato pudding. I guarantee those right now.
Wow. If I'm definitely about, I'll get some more of that.
Yes.
Especially the toto. I love that. Guys, how me know them actually sell? When I came here the last evening, like there's probably like barely about 2 pieces of toto left back. So yeah.
Every day, every night I bake fresh products.
Every night?
Every night I bake. Every night I bake.
Baking and going hard.
So we have fresh stuff every day.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna try a piece of the carrot cake today and definitely a piece of the sweet potato pudding.
I'm gonna let you try one of the pizza.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna rub one there.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, definitely. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yes.
Like since I've been here, like 2 customers came for the pastry, so I can confirm, yeah, the thing them turn up. But I don't think you guys really understand. A while ago, I came and I sat down and I was just been like salivating because from a smell of gizzarda, I'm like, yo, I need this in my life. So this is a gizzarda. For people who don't know, you've never tried it before, it is just, how can you describe this thing? It's like the outside is it's almost like a cracker or a cookie, more like a cookie, but it's not sweet. It's just very light because the sweetness is really here in the coconuts. And what I go for is like a thin crust. I want the crust to be thin. I want when you bite into it for it to be brittle, for it to just fall apart, and I want the insides to have that texture of course, grated coconut, but I want it to be a little bit softish and a little bit sweet, just to balance off everything. So anyway, let's get into it. See what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh. Wow.
I don't like in this sick car there's something, If you need sick, you don't have to try with you, whatever, get no time with you, whatever, get water.
Definitely order this from her. Definitely order this from her. Alright. This is exactly what you expect from a gizzarda. Like one of the top ones I've ever tried, definitely. What you expect to bite into a gizzarda, especially the coconut parts, is going to be sweet because there's sugar in it. And you're going to taste spices as well. But the spices in this is very light. They're not overpowering. Like, you're eating coconut and it's sweetened, but not overpowering. If you taste deeply, you're going to definitely get the ginger that's in there as well. And the smell is just, it smells like Jamaican pastry. Like, coconut in Jamaica is very special. We love that. 10 out of 10 would recommend this, especially when you make her just bake it for you and you can pick up your stuff. Awesome. Wow, your fried chicken look good though, chef.
Yeah. Flour butter here. And then basically you take it out this flour butter, drop it in the dry one.
So you have a flour butter, and then you have a dry butter.
Yeah. Basically just stir it up like this. And you drop them in the iron. So properly to get a good fry.
And by the end of the day, this big pot of rice and peas done, eh? Wow. So it's a cowhead and beans. And kind of people buy this a lot? Wow. And how long have you been cooking?
Cooking for the past 5 years.
5 years?
Yes, we're good.
Nice.
People.
At home though, like what's a dish that you would say everybody loves from you at home? Chicken?
Just chicken,
Fried chicken?
yes,
Oh, nice. I can see that on your fried chicken, it looks really good.
yes. This is the chicken sauce and everything. Ketchup.
So making a chicken sauce so anybody who ordered the fried chicken can get this sauce on it. Oh, gotcha.
You have drinks?
Yes, we have juice. You can look in the glue right there.
Go look in the glue and take one.
And take what you want. It's a natural 250. It's a natural juice. No preservative. From I left my mom's home, I've been living at that building. It's 28 years.
28 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Since I've been living there.
And you find that it's easier to have the home closer to the business in the start?
Yes, it was good.
Nice.
Yes, it was good.
So say, listen, Miss Charmaine, don't sell off all of the pudding them here.
I need to sell them.
No, I want one.
Oh, you want to
so,
start?
yeah.
Oh, no problem,
Yeah.
no problem. No problem, honey. Sure shot.
I'm telling everybody about your pudding in Canada. It's good.
It's nice. Oh my God.
Excellent pudding.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Not too sweet.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Yes. And thank you so much.
Thumbs up.
Yes.
Take care.
All right, so quick little addition onto the story. A lot of persons don't realize that here in Jamaica, especially for street food businesses that have foods close to the street, most of the time is like one of the quickest and easiest ways if you're good at cooking to make a living. So Ms. Charmaine mentioned that the house behind me, if you look at it, it's one of the more old school Jamaican homes. It reminds me of the tailor shop that my family had in Falmouth, Trelawney. Wooden structure, is in humble beginnings, bright, beautiful Caribbean colors on it and so. And as she mentioned, she was there for years operating her business out of it. Now the coolest part is, of course, when you have your children, you hope that they would get into something to kind of continue the business if they so choose. So Miss Charmaine is the one who is in charge of the pastry. So all of the nice bakings, she'll deal with it. And you guys might have been able to see, like, people are coming there to buy it, yo. People who know, they know. And then her daughter is the one who has the kitchen at the back that they're frying up the chicken, the things that Jamaican people love. So fried chicken and rice and peas, I tell people all the time, this is our secondary national dish. We just love fried chicken and rice and peas. And there's going to be some cow foot as well, which I'm going to be having, or fried chicken and pork. Either one, I'm going to be trying that and letting you guys know what I think. Wow. Yeah, definitely one of the more old school homes. And you guys might see here they have breadfruit. Normally when you see the breadfruit it's mostly black and not green. It's a roasting breadfruit. And what they do, they remove the stems, they put it down in the sun for it to drain and dry out, and it gives you a better roasting. So yeah, it feels like you're a little bit back in time. I can look across there and I think there's like chickens being raised, and you can tell that country or common fowl, you don't know are about and stuff. But yeah, love the colors on this house. Definitely seems that there's a lot of history to it. I don't recall ever being grown up in a house like this, to be honest, but yeah, I've seen a lot of these, especially in Falmouth, Trelawney, where I think the architecture there is Georgian architecture. So it looks like this, and we all know the typical zinc rooftop. We hate zinc rooftops, especially when hurricanes come, but thankfully for the past couple years Jamaica has not had a hurricane. Yeah, so give thanks for that. Roast breadfruit, one of my favorite things. Some people call it coward fruit. Go figure. What is this? Vinegar, sugar,
Yeah.
and a little bit of water, that's it?
No, that's it.
Sir? Sir?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yo, this taxi man just pulled up. He was like, yo, yeah, I'm putting now. And here he comes.
Yes, you put there today. Sold on again.
How much it is? 100? How much?
50 US, yeah.
How much it is? Nice see him pull me.
350 this size. You want the 350 piece? Pudding center. Mm-hmm.
Portland Pudding Center.
Thank you.
So just one block over, them have some milk. So yeah, now forward and go buy that cause pudding without milk is a no. Alright, so this is not the one that I picked up initially. Fun fact, you may or may not know, in Jamaica is not really a country of, I would say, milk drinkers. It's not like in the US where you can go into a store and you can find a whole gallon of milk. Over here, that's hard to find. So most times they don't really put milk in the fridge because it could spoil. So this one right now is super tough. It's a very tough one. So I won't be able to drink this on video, I think, at any point soon. But I'll save a piece of this because I can see why people are buying this pudding. It's almost like a lunch. It is so thick. It has a good amount of weight to it. This probably feels like almost a pound in the slice, but oh gosh, guys, this pudding is really beautiful. Like, look at this, guys. Crazy. It's like artwork. Oh God. Okay. Okay. How can I explain this pudding? So the sweet potato pudding, right? Exactly, sweet potato pudding. Now, of course, that when you cook sweet potato, it becomes soft. It's not hard when you cook it. This one, it is filling, but it still has a level of lightness to it. So if you're worried about it being too dense, then this is not going to be a problem for you. And if you are accustomed to it being dense, it's not going to be a problem for you either. So it's like a perfect balance in between. And like you said, it's a sweet potato, cornmeal type of mix. Wow, I could eat this without the milk, to be honest, because it's that light. It's a great balance. And then for me, the top, love custard. It's a good one, really good.
You're coming by? You're coming by?
I must say the rest for dessert, but my milk is caught out. Excellent. Alright, Miss Judy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Really.
Enjoy your meal, yeah?
Alright, thank you, Miss Judy. Alright, so you guys saw Miss Judy. You know? People say the weirdest things in the background. If you guys listen carefully. But yeah. Ooh. Alright, so I opted for a nice mix. So I have the cow head, I have some of the pork, and I have a piece of the the fried Thai. I don't know, like I always tell people, I don't eat a lot, you see me, so I'll take as much as I can eat, even though the more food you have on the video makes it look better or whatever, but yeah, I don't believe in wasting food. So anyway, let's go into the rice and peas, because I realize that there's some gravy on top of the rice and peas. I think so far this is the best rice and peas that I have had so far. Wow. The rice and peas is literally buttery, like every single grain, it just has that buttery flavor to it. I think it's the gravy on top that's giving me that spicy type of meaty, fatty type of taste, which I quite like this rice and peas is bringing its own flavor. I've seen back in the day where I go to like friend's house and they will give you like a mound of rice and just some gravy, and that would be enough. Like, you're not neglecting the fact that the rice also plays a part too. And yeah man, the rice and peas itself, wicked. So some pork. Oh god.
Fried chicken, and beans, pork, stewed pork.
Guys,
Charmaine, food is in there?
the pork nice, the pork nice, the pork nice, the pork nice, the pork nice.
Dumpling too?
The pork nice, so still.
You have dumpling?
Oh god. Oh man. The pork is, I think I mentioned in my video before, I eat pork but it's not like the rare for me. But this pork is nice. Oh god, it kinda sweetish. Oh my god. Guys, man, not bro. It is so nice. Whoa. Let me tell you something. I find that over the years, you see the little hole in the wall type of place them? The place them not really up front and up in your face and going like them at the bodies. Those places literally have some of the best food. I've driven past here several times. I'm sure I've walked past here at least once or twice. And I wouldn't even think of like looking at this spot, but I was recommended it. I come here, see how them do them thing. Okay, looks good. Kitchen feels like a country kitchen, and I love seeing a country kitchen. But remember me tell you, the pork and the rice already solid. And a lot of people when they watch the videos, they're looking at everything in the background and whatever. You might see clothes that they have up for sale or whatever the case is. This is just the Jamaican hustle. Jamaican people, we are hustlers, you know. We go anywhere, we try to make as much money as we possibly can because we have families to feed. And the important thing about people who are hustling and making food is that they cannot miss, because they know that if the food isn't good, people won't come back to buy. This place, the pork already would make me just say everything is at 10 out of 10, but I'm going to continue with the fried chicken and the co-ed. I struggle to find a co-ed. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Sorry, that's a cow foot. Cow foot, you will know. There's gonna be the leaner parts, the beefy parts, of course, and then there's the gelatinous parts. So if you're not into that, then okay, I can get that. The flavors are pretty similar to the pork, but not as, you don't get a nice sweet flavor getting from the pork. It's more that sticky kind of gelatinous feel mostly. Yeah, that's definitely the cow foot. Good, but honestly, after having that pork, I wish I had just taken this pork. That pork is good. Now to the fried chicken. That fried chicken was seasoned so freaking well. From skin to lean meat, and then that pork gravy. Oh god, you might not get the same reaction from me like from the pork, because the pork was, I normally have like lower expectations for pork, but this is a good fried chicken. I'm looking for more pork. When I have to sit here for you guys to watch me eat, sometimes I just want to eat my food. But you know we do it because you guys appreciate this type of content, and I want you guys to find some of the nicest food stuff that you can find. Now, honestly, for me to get back there in the kitchen and to see what they do, I want you guys to drop a like on it, because a lot of the times these country kitchens, they're going up against a lot. They're going up against the more industrial type of kitchens, and you know, it will make you feel small if you're not careful. But let me tell you this, man, this kitchen is pumping out really tremendous flavors. I don't get paid to talk nicely about these businesses. I pay for my food most of the times. If somebody gives me a complimentary something, then great, but I'm always coming here to spend my money just like you guys. Unfortunately, with the aid of a camera, I can, get to walk in and show you guys a couple things. But let me tell you, if they cook like this every single day, bussin', the food nice, it tastes very country, it doesn't taste commercialized, the flavors are great. Like I said, the fried chicken yesterday was also good too. This one is also good too. Whatever your preference is, good food. I hope you guys stop by here in Charmaine. Make sure you find it. It is just across the road from the Singer, right on the street. You can hear the taxi man blowing his horn and everything because it is just on the street. It is a commingle of people. People stop by, they eat some pudding, they sit, they chat with Charmaine. It just feels like a nice friendly family vibe. And this is what I want to portray. This is what I want to show to you guys. Real Jamaican food, real Jamaican communities, real Jamaican families who are just trying to make a buck and sharing their culinary love and how they feed their families at home with you guys who want to experience real raw Jamaican experience. Anyway, now I'm gonna have my food. Lock off. Guys, so all the food nice, and could I sell the bone alone and people that still buy. Yeah, we do up here char bone them sweet. Guys, I feel the ice is kicking in right now. I just had my pudding and the rest of this milk here. Yo, shout out to Miss Charmaine. She was very kind to give me the pudding and the gizzada for free. That was a nice welcome treat at the end of it. But I did pay for the lunch. It cost me $1,000 and I got to mix and match of everything. Amazing food, really good. And you guys know, usually when I find a nice spot, I will just lounge out, let the ITs kick in and just enjoy the vibe. I'm really enjoying the vibe here. I'm watching a football game as we speak. And then tomorrow in the morning, if you guys want to see some country breakfast cooking, hopefully I can wake up to be here by 6 a.m. because some breadfruits that I showed you before, they are going under fire. So anyway guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for the support, for the love, for the comments. If you've never commented, please drop a comment. It does help the videos, and drop a like. Where do you see things? Love, nature, and adaptation. And always remember, keep the link. If you loved this video, you're definitely gonna love this next one.